And the governor is speaking right now. Let's listen in.
State employees, non-essential employees for first and second shift to stay home. We did that following a couple of consultations earlier today. So we continue to monitor the storm. The State Emergency Operations Center was activated at 6 a.m. And will continue to be operational throughout the day and into tomorrow. Our entire fleet of trucks, 632, plus 200 private contractors are on the roads. And they are, we're staying current with the snowfall, but what's going on right now is a very serious band of snow has come over Long Island, into Long Island Sound, is just now hitting the state with snowfalls of 2 to 4 inches an hour. So that will allow conditions to deteriorate very rapidly, first along the shore and then inland as that front moves. Mass transit is experiencing delays and reduced schedules. Their buses have been out. Very few people using them, so they'll do their best to stay current with their schedules, but you may see some reduction there. Bradley Airport seen many flights canceled, as our report have the New York airports and Logan. We urge that anyone who is expecting to travel in the next 24 hours to 48 hours actually check with their airline on an ongoing basis. Our first responders have received now approaching about 100 calls. When this was written, it was about 75. So deteriorating conditions are indicating additional calls for service. We just pulled a car out of the gully on 395, which led to a very short closure of 395, but that's been resolved. National Guard is on standby with 300 men and women ready to respond. We expect conditions to deteriorate in the next few hours. We expect this storm to continue to about 6 a.m. Tomorrow morning. So our first call is that we believe will be operational. That is opening tomorrow, but we'll keep you up to date on that as well. That's the bottom line. I always, when talking about state employees, always get a little nervous about using the non-essential title, but that has meaning for the employees who know who does and who doesn't respond. With that, I'll take a couple of questions. Anybody?
How many people are on that list, by the way? All the years of hearing it, I don't think I've ever had.
You know, I don't know, but the second shift, for instance, it was a call, and I said, well, how many people do we have on the second shift? And there's only about 200 or 300 on the second shift. There are thousands on the first shift. I don't have an exact number for you, but I'll make it my homework assignment to get it done. Anybody else?
How about the changeover when that occurred with the ice?
Well, you know, that's what we're keeping an eye on. And I'll say this, we're okay with ice forming of 1/10 to a 1/3 of an inch. You get over 1/3 of an inch, you're in the danger zone. You get up to 1/2 an inch or over, you should expect widespread outages. And the thing about ice is you really can't tell what you're going to get because it's such a variable with respect to the temperature and at different points of the atmosphere. So we'll keep an eye on it. It is something that we're watching, something that we worry a little bit about. So far, so good. Okay?
Are you encouraging people to basically just stay home today?
I think people... I'm watching the highways. We have video. People are staying home. Some of the companies in the Hartford area had actually called their work days off earlier than we did. I see that most of the colleges and universities are now responding. So I think it's going to be a light day for most folks. There are people who have to report to work for obvious reasons. Coming in, I saw a number of cars heading into St. Francis Hospital, for instance. You know, there are shift changes, and you need nurses, you need doctors, you need orderlies, and that happens. So some people will be out there, but it looks to be pretty reduced. Okay? Great. Thank you.